Hi friends, welcome back to The Heart and the Honeybee. I am Courtney, a wife, a stay-at-home mom, and a newly published indie romance author. And today we are going to talk a little bit about, well, not a little bit, but we're going to talk about goals. So we're going to review my April, holy cow. We're going to review my May goals and set up my June goals. I do my goal planning in my A5 rings. This is an A5, I believe it's a luxe cover. It's from Moterm. It's in Veg Tan Chestnut and it is gorgeous. So let's open up so that we can chat a little bit about last month. So these were my goals for last month. I have 5 life categories in case you're new here, and they are heart and home, studio, which is broken down into 2 sort of subsections, which is author and creator. Then there is nourish, there is spirit, and there is flourish. So let's kind of go over it from the top. I had 3 major categories for the month. They were to finish book 2 of my series and upload to KDP. So the final edits are finished. Actually, I am filming this on Monday, June 1st. I'm hoping that it goes up this evening, Monday, June 1st. But the pre-order for book 2 is live. So if you want to pre-order, you can head on over to Amazon. So the title of the book is Bellamy Finds Forever. It is uploaded to KDP. The pre-order is set up, and all I need to do now is to order my author copy for proofing. So any like proofreading, punctuation, making sure that it is what's the word that I'm looking for? Formatted, that it's like all of the formatting is correct and all of that. So that is done. Prep the house for visit. My daughter and son-in-law and my 2 grandkids were coming. They are currently here. They arrived last Thursday, I think, the 28th of May, whenever that was. And they are staying for a month. So wanted to go through and kind of prep the house to get ready for them. They're staying in our youngest son's room, so I needed to kind of deep clean his room and organize and put stuff away so that they would have room for their things. And then the third priority is my newsletter, getting it set up, launched. That is still a work in progress. I just don't understand what I'm doing. So I have posts that I want to send out with my newsletter. I've created content for it. There's like a bonus chapter I want to go up from book 1, and I just need to figure out like what I'm doing to make sure that when people are subscribing, everything happens that needs to happen. So my kind of like general to-do list this month was to print out some art prints that I have so that I could hang them around the house. So that got done, although only 1 print ended up being put up, which is fine, but the other 2 are printed out and framed. Order new business cards. I didn't do that. I'm kind of pushing it to next month because I wanted to redesign them. So I did end up redesigning business cards for my blog and YouTube and my author business. I wanted to clean out and organize the vanity in our bathroom, which I did, and then continue to apply to 2027 events, so I wanted to apply to 2, and I did. So we will kind of go down in the categories. So for Heart and Home, I had one date night out with my husband, a list to create a list of activities to do in June, for when my daughter and her family were here, to schedule and take family photos, to finish small home projects, and to plan Sabir's party. Sabir is my grandson. So one date night, we decided to move that forward into June because we're going to go out to dinner with my daughter and son-in-law. List of activities for June, we did that, got everything down, plugged them into everyone's calendars to see like who was free, to like go ahead and buy tickets for the things that are ticketed, all of that stuff. So we did that. Family photos, we are taking them in June. We have not. I'm still trying to figure out the photographer. We finally figured out a date, but now I just need to book a photographer and figure out outfits for everyone, which is going to be complicated. Finish small home projects, we did that, and we did plan my grandson's birthday party. His party is Saturday. His birthday is actually tomorrow, June 2nd, but we're having his party tomorrow, so there are some things that we need to do this week to prep for Saturday. For my author category, I wanted to do line and copy edits for book 2, to finish the cover design, format the ebook and the paperback, to set the publishing date, to set up pre-order, and to update notes for book 3, which is Evie's book. Evie's the main character in that story. So all of those things are done. I'm so proud of myself for getting everything done because I was struggling a little bit this month, not gonna lie. For creator, it was newsletter design and launch. You can see the dot. I worked on it. It's not finished. Bellamy cover reveal. I actually did that today, but I set it up in May. So I set up, or what's the scheduled, I scheduled all of the posts for this, so they all went live today, June 1st, and then scheduled 2 days for content batching. I just didn't do that. It didn't happen. In my Nourish category, I wanted to evaluate my April routines, and to refine the AM and PM routines, and to focus on movement. I have not really done a great job with movement. I actually had been having, probably like since March, some knee pain in the back, like behind my left knee, and it had been like, when it started, it was really sort of intense, and it's just, I mean, some days it really hurts. Some days I wake up and like my knee would be swollen, it would be really stiff, and then some days it's just kind of achy. Well, I finally went to the doctor for that. It turns out I have a hamstring injury, so I'm currently in physical therapy for that. So I guess I'm sort of doing movement, mostly stretching to kind of help heal that injury. And then Flourish, I just had log expenses and income, and to set up an income tracker. I did actually set this up. So those 2 things were done. For Spirit, which is like my spiritual practice, which is sort of tarot, journaling, all of that kind of stuff. So I did continue my AM and PM daily tarot routines. I was not consistent with it throughout the month, unfortunately. do a deck study on a new deck that I got. I did not do that at all. Create an original spread. I did that, and then journal about the full spread, and I did that. So all in all, May was a really kind of hectic month, but it was very productive for me in a lot of ways. So let's move on to June. Okay, so for June, I think I'm going to take these out so that I can reference my May. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let me move my coffee out of the way. So we're going to do my priorities. And I did oh, my hand is shaking because I have had, I don't know if it's because I've had 2 cups of coffee or if it's the fact that my daughter brought us some Hawaiian coffee, which is so good, but also very strong. So there's that. Do these 2 colors look different? They came in the same pack of Tombos. These are from that like cottage color pack, but so priority number 1 is to prep for I guess launch is how I want to put that. So Bellamy. And that is June 30th. The second thing is marketing for both books. And then the third priority is just going to be family. My daughter is here. She has not been here since COVID, so it's been 6 years since I have had all of my children and grandchildren in the same place, and I just want to spend time with family. I am using some stickers from this paper pack. Do we have anything that says, oh, why don't I use this month? This month. Here. I don't have my just kind of like one-off tasks, but we will get to them. And then last month over here, I did projects, and I think that was like a really good use of space, but I don't know that I have any, and I definitely don't have. Let's do this over here, which says, okay, So we're gonna white this out because I don't use these trackers for anything. Okay, and then we will put this, actually let's do I don't need like a super long one because I don't know that I have a ton of, okay, so let's put this here. For last month I used this for projects and I think that really like worked well. So we will also continue on with that. And I don't like that you can see that little bit of black. So are you, let me see if I can find my pen, my white pen. What did I do with it? Well, first of all, are you doing any goal setting this year? Here it is. And if you are, how is it going? I think that I am doing like okay with how I wanted things to go. I mean, you know, as usual, like you always think that you can be doing more. But I'm also trying to learn how to let myself rest because rest is necessary. I thought I wanted to do just like a, oh, why don't I do this here? Will that be, okay, it will. So it has been a really long time since we've had like a house full of kids. Our older son, who is 28, moved back home. He's home for like a little kind of a brief period, and then so he's home, and our daughter and her family, so 4 of them, are here. And then like yesterday, well, the last couple of days, my youngest daughter has been over with her son. So it's just been very loud, very chaotic, but like good in a way that I have like forgotten how much chaos that is for that many people. Okay, so let's start with studio. So I have author stuff and I have creator stuff, and I don't know that I don't really have a lot for let's do author stuff here. I do creator stuff? Because all of it is kind of like, I don't know. I wonder if I can use these here, or do they not fit? Because I don't really have that many. Do they line up? Ugh, where are my tweezers? I don't know what I did with them. I never know where they are when I need them, which is very annoying. Okay, let's just put this down like that because I don't have that many things to do, but we're going to keep that there. So author, creator, heart and home, I definitely don't have very much to do. So maybe I will just put that here. And that's crooked. Oh my gosh, I think that my son made pancakes. My younger son made pancakes for breakfast. He has been on like the cooking, I guess, team when he go. I don't know if it's called a team, but when he goes on like Boy Scout trips, like his group has been responsible for cooking, and he has become really like curious about it and wanting to do more about it. Okay, like nourish, I also don't have a lot, but the other categories I do have a lot. So I don't have a lot for nourish. Can I put it here? I think so. This is heart and home, creator, or no, author, nourish, creator. And then spirit and flourish. I have a lot of. I wonder if I should use this for that. Let's try it. Let's try lining this up again after all of the time that it took me before. I don't know if that's going to work, but then I need another. So that could be spirit. I need a bigger one for flourish. Let's do this for no, we're gonna do it over here, even though I don't want to do two. Yikes on bikes. Let's do this one here. Oh no, I don't want it to be tails. Oh my God, Courtney, make a freaking decision, will you? Good grief. Let's do this one here. what did I say this was for? Nourish? Yeah. And then we can do, these did not match at all. I thought they would, but hopefully I can bring some color in, and then we'll do, I need one more that's like kind of a long box. And then we will fill them in. Okay, so let's also do okay, I feel like if I layer them, not layer them, but like stack them like that, it looks much more intentional. Okay, now I need to find labels for all of these, and I'll be right back. Okay, found labels, but we'll see how this goes. So this was going to be author. This is going to be, I think this is just nourish because I don't have very much to do. And then this is heart and home. Ah, geez, Courtney. This was going to be creator. And then we have flourish, which I think was the longest category. And spirit. We'll do flourish. Oh. And then this is spirit. All right. Oh, and I wanted to put projects here. I don't have a ton, so I think I'm just going to write it on. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to use my regular pen for that. This is just read two books and my, can I even tell what that says? curriculum. I guess I'll know what that means. It's fine. Heart and home is family photos. My daughters and I want to take a trip together, and I think that we should plan it while we're all here. We were hoping that while she was here, like Beyonce would roll out Act 3 and we could plan it around that, but not so much. And then one date night, at least one. Okay. And then creator, I think it's just kind of marketing stuff because there's so much going on. So still, y'all, I have to figure out this newsletter. If you have a newsletter that's like, I know that I could do it through Substack, but I have my own website. I don't know. Is there a way to connect Substack to that and it might be easier? I don't know, but I need to get it figured out. And then prep, launch week. Content. And what else? One of my goals was to review newsletter growth, but I haven't even started it. So, and I think that's it. I do want to prioritize blog posts, which I have been, it's kind of been on the back burner because I'm trying to juggle everything and it's just not going that well. And then Flourish, I need to log income. Actually, I'm going to do log pre-sale. Then I'm going to launch week stats. Then I have two let's see. Review. So I guess this will be towards the end of the month, but I need to review my business plan to kind of see if I'm even on like target for the things that I kind of wanted to do. And then set goals for 3. I think that's pretty, oh, and then just track expenses. Okay, and then, oh, I did not put like little bullets here. And then for spirit, I have a lot. So I want to journal 1 reading. I want to do establish AM and PM. Like a more sustainable routine. I need to do a deck study. I want to journal about my practice. And I want to do just kind of weekly reflection. I don't always prioritize that. Okay, I think that's all for this. So projects are going to be family photos, book launch, and I think that's it. Oh, I didn't do anything for author. Why did I not put anything down for that? So I'm going to publish book 2. I'm going to make revision notes for book 3. And I think that's it. So for this, I know we need to pay deposit for the photographer. We still need outfits for photos. We still need to buy all the tickets. I still need to, I don't know, maybe I'll investigate Substack. Versus newsletter. but I need to figure something out. There was something else I was going to, I need to make appointment for my hair to get braided for the summer. What else was I thinking is kind of like a one-time action step for everything. Oh, apply to more. '27 events. Okay, and then I think I can put some deco there because we don't really need that space there. I was going to use that checklist and then I put too many boxes down, so that's fine. Let me get my tweezers. Where are they? I thought I had them. I do. Okay, so we will do some, they have some cute little ladybugs, so maybe we'll put one there for Heart and Home because I call my granddaughter Ladybug. And I think I have like bigger butterflies somewhere. Yeah, in this Happy Planner book. Let's see. I do, which they put them in here backwards, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. So why don't we try to bring some of these darker colors in here? And maybe I can find a quote or something to go in that space. I don't need a ton of yikes, can I even get this sticker up? I was gonna put it up here. And then, let's see, I am so lucky. Hello world, keep growing. Be the light, choose kind. Do I have anything that's going? I really need to put this goals one there, but I don't really have a place for it. Can it fit here? It can. And then do I have a little, let's see if I can find, feeling lucky in life. I am feeling lucky in life this month, actually. There we go. Okay, so it all ended up coming together. Wasn't like as chaotic as I thought it was going to be. And I am going to pop these back in for June. And and we are good to go. So if you have made it through this video, thank you so much for spending part of your day hanging out with me. If you like this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when my videos post. And I appreciate you so much. I hope that you have an amazing day, week, weekend, whenever you end up watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!